Exclusive. New season of Gold Rush. Freddy Dodge's Mine Rescue. Preview. Gold Rush fan favorite Freddy Dodge is loved by cast and crew alike. His popularity earned him a spin-off from one of Discovery's most significant franchises for his series called Gold Rush, Freddy Dodge's Mine Rescue. A new season is back, and TV show's Ace got the jump and the preview exclusively. Joining Freddy is his right-hand man, Juan Ibarra, the mechanic you want in your corner if a dozer or a plant goes down. The two help other miners right their wrongs in the gold mining business, fixing problems and redesigning wash plants so the flow is smooth and the gold output is a profitable endeavor. The spin-off series features Freddy Dodge and Juan Ibarra, the two go-to men for the core cast of Gold Rush when problems arise. Colorado native and a longtime miner, Dodge can read a poorly performing mine. And with Juan Ibarra, the two can usually plot out a fix for the miner to save them time and money. Ibarra is an expertly gifted fabricator and mechanic, as pragmatic as they come, and combined with Dodge, the two are invaluable for anyone running a big wash plant in trouble. Together, the two have over 40 years of experience. The series takes the duo from Montana to Alaska to the Yukon to Colorado, as struggling miners call upon Dodge and Ibarra's mine-saving consultations. In this series, Freddy and Juan offer up solutions, insights, and bush hacks that will up the gold production for the client. This second season comes after a new episode of Hoffman Family Gold and will be available to stream the same day on Discovery+. Discovery says, everyday people have caught the gold fever and are trying their hand at running a gold mine, but without the background, tools, or experience to be profitable. After investing everything into their operations, many are on the brink of bankruptcy and need expert help if they are going to keep their dreams alive. And keeping to this premise, Freddy and Juan travel all across the continent to turn these failing operations around. This season, the two travel further north to Alaska. They help a widower fulfill a promise to his young daughter and hislate wide to turn their struggling mine into a profitable business. In Colorado, they help a father and son resolve some issues and deal with a significant cleanup problem. In British Columbia, the two face a resistant off-grid prospector. And in Oregon, Gold Rush veteran Jim Thurber hires Freddy and Juan to help pal with their 130-year-old claim out in Oregon turn into a commercially viable line. Wherever they land, they must figure out how to increase gold production. It could be as simple as location scouting or even tweaking of existing machinery, requiring a complete wash plant overhaul. Freddy and Juan are determined to fix each mine they are called on to help. But will these two miners ever hit the gold motherlode with all their combined knowledge? This series is produced for Discovery Channel by executive producer James Bates and showrunner Richard Cracknell. Gold Rush Freddy Dodge's Mine Rescue new season begins April 1st at 9 p.m. on Discovery and Discovery+. Exclusive. New season of Gold Rush. Freddy Dodge's Mine Rescue. Preview. Gold Rush fans, get ready to dig deeper into the wild, unpredictable world of gold mining as Discovery's Gold Rush. Freddy Dodge's Mine Rescue returns for an all-new season. Freddy Dodge, the seasoned prospector and mining expert known for his work on the flagship Gold Rush series, is back to lend his expertise to struggling gold miners across the United States. As the stakes get higher and the challenges grow even more daunting, Freddy and his team of skilled specialists are setting out to rescue operations on the brink of failure. But this season promises to be more than just another round of expert advice and mining fixes. With even more high-risk ventures, dramatic rescues, and personal stakes, the new season of Gold Rush, Freddy Dodge's Mine Rescue, is shaping up to be one of the most thrilling yet. We've got the inside scoop on what to expect as Freddy takes on some of the most complex mining challenges he's ever faced. And it's not just about gold this time. Mining the unmined. Freddy's mission. Freddy Dodge's reputation in the gold mining world is legendary. Having spent over 30 years working on mines from the Klondike to Nevada, Freddy has seen and fixed it all. He's helped gold rush miners turn their operations around and has been the man to call when things go south. But this season, he's diving into new, tougher terrains, facing obstacles that go beyond just broken machinery or bad gold veins. It's never just about the gold, Freddy explains. The people behind the operations are what make or break a mine. When they're struggling, it's my job to get to the root of the issue, which often involves more than just fixing equipment or giving advice. It's about restoring their confidence, rebuilding their operations, and helping them understand. This deeper dive into the human side of mining sets the new season apart from previous ones. Freddy's role as a mentor and advisor has always been about providing technical knowledge, but now he's bringing more of his own personal experience into play. He understands the pressures and risks that miners face. After all, the pursuit of gold isn't just a job. It's a lifestyle, one that requires grit, resilience, and often a deep emotional connection to the land. The stakes are higher than ever while the previous seasons of Gold Rush, Freddy Dodge's mine rescue featured miners who were struggling to stay afloat in the gold mining business. This new season raises the stakes. Not only is Freddy confronted with larger and more dangerous mining operations, but he also faces high tensions between the miners and their investors. Many of the miners are dealing with a combination of financial ruin, strained relationships, and operational failure. If Freddy doesn't succeed, it could mean the end of these miners' dreams. In addition to the typical challenges miners face, equipment breakdowns, mismanagement, and poor gold recovery, this season, Freddy is taking on operations that are completely off the grid, where the environment and geography pose huge difficulties. In remote parts of the U.S., miners are working in extremely dangerous and unforgiving terrain, and Freddy's job is to turn around operations that seem nearly impossible. The obstacles are more severe, and the terrain is more extreme, says Freddy. There are times when it feels like the mine is fighting against you. Nature itself is working against you. That's when you need a real strategy, and sometimes that means thinking outside the box. New faces, new challenges in this season. Viewers will meet a number of new faces. Freddy isn't the only one calling the shots. He's brought in a few trusted experts, each with a specific skill set to tackle different aspects of the operation. From mechanics to geologists and financial experts, Freddy's team is bigger and more diverse than ever before. One standout newcomer is Dave Turin, a familiar face from Gold Rush who brings his own expertise to the table. The dynamic between Freddy and Dave is sure to add an interesting layer of collaboration and tension. While they've worked together before, this season promises new challenges that will test their relationship and their combined expertise in ways they've never faced before. Dave and I have a long history of working together, but there's a lot of pressure this season, Freddy admits. We have to adapt to the changing landscape, and sometimes that means disagreeing on the best approach. But at the end of the day, we're both after the same thing, making sure these miners succeed. But it's not just the experts that will catch your attention. Viewers will also get a closer look at the miners themselves, the people behind the machinery who have invested their time, money, and passion into their operations. These miners are often facing significant personal and financial struggles, and Freddy's interventions will be just as much about healing relationships as it is about fixing broken equipment or finding hidden veins of gold. A lot of these miners are in deep, Freddy explains. It's not just the machines that are broken, it's their spirits, their morale. A big part of my job is reminding them why they're doing this in the first place and what they're capable of achieving. The real cost of gold mining. As the season progresses, viewers will also see Freddy and his team uncover the often overlooked costs of gold mining. It's easy to get caught up in the glitter of gold, but the reality of mining is far grittier. From environmental impacts to the emotional and physical toll it takes on the miners, Freddy's team must confront the darker side of the gold rush in each episode. Gold mining isn't for everyone, Freddy admits. It's dangerous, it's exhausting, and it takes a toll on everyone involved. But for some people, it's a dream they're willing to fight for. What I try to do is make sure they're not just fighting blindly. They need to have the right tools, the right team, and the right mindset. This exploration of the personal costs of mining is one of the most poignant aspects of the new season. It's not just about rescuing a mine. It's about rescuing the people behind the mine and giving them the tools and knowledge to rebuild their lives, regardless of the outcome. What's next for Freddy Dodge? With the pressure of high-stakes rescues and the added complexities of helping miners not just survive, but thrive, Freddy's role this season becomes even more multifaceted. He's not just a technical expert. He's a mentor, a psychologist, and at times, a mediator between miners, investors, and the environment. This season is about pushing boundaries, Freddy says. I've always believed that there's always a